So this may be one of the biggest questions of all as far as duration. The question is, how do I teach my horse to neck rein? I guess the answer to that is I'm never not teaching my horse to neck rein. I'm thinking about it from ride 1 to when they're straight up in the bridle. I'm still thinking about that. And when we say neck rein, that means if I want to turn to the right, it's the left rein laying against the neck that creates the flexion to the right as they go around, and vice versa. If I come here, it's this on the neck that makes them shape both ways. This is Rue, she's really green. I thought we'd use her a little bit in this video to show just kind of how I'd help her a little bit to start to understand how to shape left and right with the supporting rein alongside her neck. So as I walk off here, I'm always thinking about them getting to where I can ride them in one hand. And that means, one hand means I have a fist on my rein and I can turn like this and she shapes this way with that outside rein on her neck. And you can see this one's loose. And she's not doing it that well. She doesn't know that much, but she's trying. And then I do this and she should shape that way. Where she doesn't know yet, I have this rein to help her. So this rein comes across her neck and this one may come straight back and say, look, you got to turn off of that. And then it gets loose again as I go around. So I'm always thinking about it on all my green horses. I'm going to come in with this rein and I might say, come on through here. This rein stays there kind of, and this rein goes away. And I might help her a little bit, say, figure out how to get around that. Here I'm going to say, can you come this way? Not quite. I'd help and I'd stay in there with that supporting rein, supporting rein. And I might fix her here. And my legs, I'm just saying stay forward. I'm not doing too much as far as offsetting my legs. I want her to start to learn how to process this. I think they're so smart, they can figure this stuff out all on their own without me having to do too much with my legs. Here I'd say, can you come across this way? Good. And that's just how I ride no matter what I'm doing. Whether I'm going forward or back, I might fix a little bit with that leading rein. Here I might come across here and say, oh, it wasn't go faster. Good try, I appreciate the effort. And I just keep pushing her forward and come on through here. There she goes. Really good. And I do the same when I'm backing up. If I back her up here, I might tip her nose and say, keep rolling back. I'm in a backing position with my body. So I just keep fixing and releasing. And I'd fix and release and say, keep going back. You got to keep going back, not just turn. Come on. And I'll get up here off the hill. It'll be a little easier for her. But I'm always riding them when they're very green, thinking about how they can be ridden in one hand. So here, I'd say back up, come through here, come on. And I might tip her nose a little bit more. My leading rein, or my supporting rein, still on her neck, saying keep shaping that way. And I might come in with my reins, say you got to keep coming back. Come on, keep coming back, finding that. There. So I'm thinking the whole time when I'm riding them and getting them to do things about getting into a maneuver and finding the relief in the maneuver, not just at the end of it. So there's a relief there, but I'm saying we're still working. There's a release. Carried it a little bit further that time. And I'd say, can you fall back into it? She was close. I had to help her. Have to help her. My supporting rein still out here as a neck rein, and I'd just come straight back with that rein and say, you got to keep rolling back. Keep rolling back. And she always knows I'm still going that way with how this rein is against her neck when the inside one is loose. See there? And I'd say, I love the shape and the effort to go that way, but you got to keep rolling back. We're back in here. And that rein just stays on the neck. Good. So those are some just very basic things that I think about all the time. There isn't one time when I'm like, today I'm going to try to neck rein. As I'm riding around all the time, I'm thinking, okay, if I come in here, is it going to work? Oh, it's pretty good. Wasn't perfect, but it was a good try. Here, I'd say, is this going to work? Nope. And then I'd just hang in there, say, that's what we were looking for. And ride off here and say, is this going to work? Not quite. There she goes. And so I'm just building it. Little by little, she's going to be totally confident in what that rein means when it lays against her neck. And I just take, you know, months and years to get them to where they're solid. And that's why when you're talking about making a horse that rides around in one hand in the bridle and has proper flexion, you know, they're 6, 7 years old before that is achieved. And then it's always just helping them understand that. You start to get rid of the direct rein and operates off the supporting rein. So hopefully that helped. These questions are a lot of fun. It makes me think, you know, how to verbalize some of these different exercises and topics. So keep it up, keep sending them, and we'll keep doing some videos and see if they help.